Alright, kiddo. Are you ready for our big forest adventure? That's my girl. I got the snacks, water, and of course your favorite little binoculars. Have you got your boots on? Let me check. Straps, good. Yep. Nice and perfect. Now you all snug and ready? That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's head out, shall we? Now, just hold my hand while we walk down the path to the trailhead. It's a bit slippery today. And that's it, my girl. We've been planning this for a while, haven't we? You know, Mama's gone to see her mama today, so it's just you and me. I think we chose the perfect day. The air is nice and cool today. A little cool, but the sun's peeking through the clouds. It's perfect weather for walking. Hopefully it warms up a little in the day. But don't worry, I packed you an extra jacket if it gets too cold for you, my love. Hey, do you hear that? Yeah, it's all the birds. Yeah, the birds have started to pick up. Isn't it amazing? We're not even on the trail yet, my love, and yet the birds are already greeting us. It's amazing. I think they just wanted to say hello to you, the most beautiful girl in the world. Alright, kiddo, we're here at the entrance. Here we go. But before we do, we gotta sign the trail log. Let's see. Daddy and Princess. We put down the time we start. It's just so, at the end of the day, they can see who's been on the trail. And if anybody's still on it, they might be hurt or something, they need help. They know. So, it's just a precaution. But look at the trail, kiddo. Look how it winds up the hill. And you can see how all the rocks have been smoothed over the years of people walking this trail. I can't wait to start. One step at a time now. Are you ready? That's my good girl. Let's go. You're doing a great job so far, kiddo. How you feeling? Yeah, it does feel a lot easier to breathe out here, doesn't it? Don't have all the car smog. You're right. It's also a lot prettier. Hey, honey, you see the moss on the tree there? It's so green, it's almost glowing, isn't it? There used to be this old wise tale that you could use moss to find north because it only grew on the north side of the tree. But that's a load of nonsense. It's still pretty to see, though. But be careful of that moss on the ground there. It can be slippery. I don't want you hurting yourself. And you see all these beautiful trees? Honey, do you hear that knocking sound? That's a woodpecker, somewhere up in one of the trees. It's building a space to put seeds for the winter. Here, it burrows into the tree and places acorns and other nuts in it. You will see some trees are surrounded, stuffed with nuts from woodpeckers. But I know what you're listening for. You're listening to all the birdsong, aren't you? Yeah, I hear the blue jays as well. I know you're looking for animals already. We'll keep our eyes open, my sweet. You never know what we might see out here. Maybe we'll see a bear or some deer. As we get closer to the waterfall, we might even see a beaver. Now that would be a treat. Okay, my sweet. We've been going for a good while now. What say you and me take a little break at the stream over here? Rest our feet. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. It feels good to take that pack off. Did you want a snack, my sweet? I got some chips here. Or I made some sandwiches for us, and I got you a juice box. Yeah. I'm really glad to be out here with you, my love. I know Daddy works a lot, and you don't always get to see a lot of him in the day. I'm just happy to be spending this day outside with you, my love. You look so pretty in that hat. You look so pretty in that yellow hat. I know it's your mother's favorite. I know when she bought it for you, she took so many photos and sent them to me at work. Yeah. You see, you see you wearing it as my phone background. I look at it anytime I feel sad because you lighten up my day. My little ray of sunshine, that's what you are. Hey, while we're here, shall we have a look in the stream? Shall we see how the water dances over the rocks? The sound it makes? I like to think of it as the music of the river. But hey, there might also be some cool stuff living in there. Shall we have a look? Come kneel with me over here, my love. That's it. Now, carefully. Lean over the edge, and let's have a closer look. Oh, look there, honey. You see all the tiny fish darting around? Aren't they beautiful? Those colors of silver and red. Oh, if you look there, there's some freshwater shrimp. Just minding their own business. And if you look downstream a bit, remember what I said about beavers? I think there's one right there. Look at it. Isn't that cool, my love? Oh, get your binoculars out. You might get a better view. That's it. Yeah. You see its funny little tail? And its big buck teeth at the front? They must have a dam nearby. That'll be cool to see. I'm glad that we got to see that, my love. Not every day we get to see wild creatures in their natural habitat, is it? I bet if me and you right now just shut our eyes and listened, we could hear all the animals around us. But not just the animals, we can hear the whole of nature. We can hear all of nature from here. We can hear the leaves rustling in the wind. We can hear the water bubbling as it runs down the stream. We can hear the woodpeckers from before, a little while away, hammering into the tree. We can hear the blue jays up in the trees, protecting their nests and calling for mates. Nature's pretty amazing, isn't it, kiddo? Yeah. Do you see why Daddy works in it now? Daddy's always loved the environment. Daddy's always loved nature. He's always loved being outside and exploring what it has to offer. And I'm glad you're here with me. I know you love nature too. I love how you spend every afternoon in the backyard. You know, running around, climbing trees, sketching leaves and the creatures you find. I keep all those sketches, you know. Got a big old scrapbook. It could be your job one day, sketching animals. I'm sure everybody will want to sketch from you, my love. Right. Is your stomach full, my love? Or do you have a little room for a special treat? Don't tell your mother, but I may have packed a couple extra cookies for us. You earned it, my love. You've been so good today. You've been walking so amazing. You've been asking such incredible questions. It's always such a pleasure for Daddy to be out here with you. I hope to do more of it soon. You, me, and Mommy, just together, just the three of us, out in the woods. Before we go, how about you and me come and look at this tree? I think it's one of the tallest in the forest here. Look out. Let's stand right underneath it and look up. Geez, it must stretch for 200 feet. Isn't that crazy, my love? This tree must be hundreds of years old. That's right, my sweet, hundreds. This tree probably could have, could easily be 400 years old. Isn't that wild to think about? This tree has stood at this point for 400 years. It's amazing. You know, this tree has seen so much history. How many days is that, you know? Different seasons, different historical events, everything. How many fathers and daughters have stood underneath it just like we are now, marveling at how amazing it is. Let's just stand here for a minute and enjoy the quiet, my love. Alright, my sweet, let's keep going. Hold Daddy's hand while we go over the stream. Hold Daddy's hand while we go over the stream. There we go. Good job. Oh, look at these, honey. We didn't see them from the other side. Look at these animal tracks in the mud. Okay, scientist. Looking at these tracks, what do you think made them? A deer? That's an excellent observation, my dear Watson. Nice work. Must have had a drink at the stream and then ran away. Another set of smaller prints next to it. It might have been a mother and a child here. Like Bambi. Remember the movie we watched the other night? Okay, yes. I'm sorry. I know it's sad. But you did enjoy it, right? Yeah. And luckily this fawn still seems to have its mother, so I think it's gonna have a great ending, this story. Oh honey, look at this massive spider web. Jeez, it must be a good 4 feet across and 5 feet tall. Jeez, look how the sun catches each of the strands. Isn't that cool? That looks like silver lace hanging in the air. Oh honey, look. Stop. Look at all these mushrooms. This must be a really damp, dark spot here normally. Wow, look at all the colors. Red, orange, some white ones. We got some ones with black spots on them. Ones with white spots on the red mushroom. They are pretty, but remember, we don't touch them. We don't know if they're poisonous or not, my sweet. And we should rather not take that chance. But we can still take tons of photos to show Mama later. Nice work, my love. These are beautiful photos. We're getting near to the waterfall now, my love. If we can take some more photos before we head home. Look, honey, we made it. Wow, look at that. It must be a good 50 feet from the top of that waterfall down. Look how it's flowing. Yeah, the rain last night must have filled it up. Jeez, it's just pouring down, isn't it? Do you hear the thunder? Can you hear it, my love? Doesn't it sound like thunder? Feel the mist on your skin as we walk past. This is so cool. I'm really glad we decided to do this today, my love. Being here with you is the best. I wouldn't trade this moment for anything else. Do you know I took your mama up here when we started dating? Yeah, long ago. She was more of a city girl back then, so this was one of the first hikes you'd ever done. And she loved it just as much as you have. Let's take some photos with her to remind her how beautiful it is up here. And maybe next time we can bring her along as well. Pretty baby. 1, 2, 3, smile. As beautiful as ever. Okay, my love, let's start heading home. Hey baby, how you doing? Don't worry, we're almost back, kiddo. You have done such a great job walking today. Before we get to the end of the trail, let's slow down and listen one more time. Let's hear the wind and the birds and our footsteps on the path. One last song from nature to send us off, my love. You know, these are the days I will always remember. Just you and me, exploring the world together. When we get home, we can show the pictures we took to Mama, and then we can draw some of the things we saw today, like the beaver and the deer tracks. Or you can choose whatever you want to draw. The stream, the mushrooms, anything you like, my dear. I can't wait to see what that creative mind of yours has in store. Thank you for coming with me today, sweetheart. You made this walk truly special. Home again, home again. Looks like Mama isn't back from Grandma yet, but it's okay. Let's get those shoes off. I think you and me have earned the right to be couch potatoes for the rest of the day. Come here. Come snuggle up to Papa. I think we deserve a nap. What do you say? That's my girl. You can walk like Papa and you can nap like him too. So, you can close your eyes if you want. I'll keep talking until you drift off, and then I'll follow you in. I just wanted to say how proud I am of you, my love. Not a lot of kids would enjoy such a long walk, but you destroyed it today. You didn't complain once. You just kept walking, kept smiling. I'm so lucky to have such a beautiful girl like you in my life. I can't wait for all the walks we're gonna do. All the forests and deserts and mountains. Me and you are gonna walk the world one day and see everything it has to offer. When we're together, we can do anything. And it feels like home wherever I go with you. So now you sleep, my dear. And remember, Daddy loves you. Daddy's proud of you. Daddy's here. And Daddy will always be here for you. Always, my love. Sweet dreams, my love.